Kahit saan sa buong mundo, yes, anywhere in the world, nandito kami to bring to you a web-based Fil-Am Radio Show. With Bert, NorbCam, Salvador, and Vicky, Navarro. On air all the time, every Tuesday. In Seattle, in the U.S. May konting news, may konting sports. Definitely there will be singing, coming from talents old and new. Come one, come all, enjoy the show. It's a Fil-Am Radio Show. Oh, oh. It's a Fil-Am Radio Show. Oh, oh. It's a Fil-Am Radio Show. Oh, oh. It's a Fil-Am Radio Show. Oh, oh.
All right. Where is Miles?
I don't know, Kuya.
All right, we'll start. Magandang araw po sa inyong lahat. Saan man kayo naroroon. Ito po ang Fil-Am Radio, broadcasting live every Tuesday afternoon from 1 o'clock to 2:30 p.m.
Yeah, I'm
Seattle
here, but
time.
I can't see my face.
Anyway, we'll go through it through the magic of
I'm
StreamYard. Miles, let me just finish. And the facilities of Rainier Avenue Radio World dito po sa Seattle, Washington State, USA. Ako po si Kuya Bert Kawili at ang aming mga kasama dito.
Hi, everyone. Hi, Kuya. Hi, Danielle,
Hello.
and everybody. Vicky Navarro here from Federal, Washington.
Hey, everybody. This is NorbCam from Renton, Washington.
And I know that Miles is listening as he is having a hard time logging in. So anyway, ang producer po natin si Daniel Belez of Rainier Avenue Radio World. Yung programa po namin, our program, Fil-Am Radio, is internet-based so you can listen live right now. Saan man kayo naroon, wherever you are, just log on to www.rainieravenue.radio.world or on YouTube. Halapin lamang ang Fil-Am Radio episode. Right now is 4:39. Our show is video recorded by our producers, Daniel Belez, so you could also watch our show later if you cannot watch it live now. Well, at your convenience, like tomorrow, you could always watch it again. Anyway, it is available through YouTube or through my Facebook page, Bert's Angels, Washington. You know, we broadcast in Taglish or Tagalog English so that our English-speaking audience will be able to understand our show. So for now, just relax and enjoy our show. Salamat po. Thank you very much. Our program always starts with a prayer and ends with a prayer. So please join me as we have our opening prayer. Let's bow our heads. Heavenly Father, as we start our weekly broadcast, we pray that you bless our friends, supporters, and those we care deeply for, especially those who will be watching our program wherever they are around the world. We also pray that all those in position in our government, the pressures and influence in them are of a magnitude we can only imagine. Watch over them, Lord, and reach out to them with your grace and instill in them your priorities and your vision for our country and our world. Lord, we pray for peace in ourselves, our homes, our friends, and for the whole world. In the name of Jesus Christ, we pray. Amen.
Amen. Hi.
Amen.
I don't know what's wrong with the connection with Miles. I know she was speaking a few minutes ago. All right, Miles, I hope you could connect and come in anytime. All right. Anyway, it's supposedly it's springtime now, but it has been raining
Yeah,
every
my
day.
laptop is not working, and
Oh,
Oh, just keep working on
we
it,
can
and then
we can hear
connect
you
with
at
us.
least.
Yeah, at least we could hear you. That's good. So anyway, I'm glad that everyone is here, including Miles, of course. So, are we gonna call in our
yeah,
Yes.
special
my
guest
laptop
who's
is not
come?
working, so
Why
I'm
don't you Why
all
didn't you do the
I'm
calling, Mars? Why didn't you call
yeah,
our guest?
yeah. Okay, I'm using my phone at the moment. Well, our special guest is an engineer, singer and songwriter based in Medina, Saudi Arabia. So let's welcome J Fernandez. Yay.
All
Yay.
right. Hey, there
Hi.
he is.
Jay.
Welcome, Jay.
Welcome
Thanks
back.
so much. It's always a
Hey,
pleasure.
Jay. Before we do anything, I just want to see how are you? How are you in Saudi Arabia, especially
say
with
here, it's
all the
always
bombs
fun.
going around over there?
When
I
somebody
hope
asks
that
us,
you
how
are,
you? We always say, thank
safe.
God we are fine. Alhamdulillah.
Yeah. You might need to make your uh,
Volume a little bit
increase
higher.
your volume
All
a
right,
little.
all right. Sure.
Okay.
I will. Yeah. Thanks.
Good.
So, where are you? Where is Medina? I'm not familiar with
Medina
it.
is
Okay, let's
located.
listen.
Wait a
Hi,
minute,
Jay.
Miles.
Okay, let's listen to our opening song. This is
Oh
a
well.
premiere today in Fil-Am Radio Show.
Well, we might as well listen to the opening song. Baby, please ignite the fire. The title.
Yeah, Kuya Bert.
I was wrong, needing love and been hurt, wishing I could have played the part. The instant our eyes met, I took this big of
Song written by J Fernandez.
I've been believing too long, and so I wrote this song. Who would not feel this way when you're a million miles away? Was I taken for granted, or was I ever needed? Baby, please ignite the fire. Don't let it go down to the wire. Baby, please, let's get together and stay beside me forever. Well, I've been silent too long, yeah, and now I'm singing this song. I know you stopped believing every single thing. Still, I'm glad our eyes met. I know it's worth the bet. Baby, please ignite the fire. Don't let it go down to the wire. Baby, please, let's get together and stay beside me forever. Living through these empty promises, I'm all alone, picking up the pieces. I played the fool for too long. Listen to this song. So now I stopped believing let it go down to the wire. Baby, please, let's stay together. Stay beside me forever.
Yay!
All right, very good. That was the first opening song with J Fernandez. So he's got a good voice. I like it.
Yes.
I
That's
hope
a
you
good
like that
one.
song.
Well, just so Miles is listening. Okay, let me do all the talking, Miles, until you are able to connect with your phone or laptop. I see that our producer is saying,
I'm watching
Miles,
you.
just connect
I'm watching
your.
you in my laptop.
Yeah, but
Okay.
if you cannot see us, because we have to be in sync. Right now, we are not in sync. Okay. So anyway, Vicky, why don't you
All
say
right.
something? Introduce our guests.
Yes. Well, Brother J Fernandez, we just want to welcome you back here on the Fil-Am Radio Show, reporting live from Washington State in Seattle on Rainier Avenue Radio. It's always an honor to have you, to see your growth, to see your success in music, especially here right now. And for your new fans today, we have a good amount of viewers. We have about 10, 11, and it keeps increasing up. So we want to thank everyone for tuning in. Can you just share a little bit about yourself and about music, how you got into music? Does music run in your family? Before we get into more details of what are you doing now? Thank you.
Thank you, Vicky. But before I answer the question, I'd just like to thank all the guys from Rainier Avenue Radio and Fil-Am Radio Show, Kuya Bert, Norb, you, Vicky, and Tita Miles, of course, for having me tonight. It's 11 p.m. right here, my local time.
Ooh,
Um, yeah, that's fine. I usually would go to sleep like 2 a.m., especially if I have production duties. So it's fine. It's all good in a way. Yeah, so we're not really a big musical family. Um, but I remember when I was very young, my mother used to sing in the choir in a local church back in her hometown. And then for the work, we were in a small mining community
Mm.
in Sipalay City. Shout out to the guys from there back home. I hope I'll be able to see you very very soon. Um, so I wasn't really inclined into music not until I was 5. My father used to work here in Saudi Arabia as well. When I was
Wow.
5, he brought home this old school Walkman with headset, and then he had this tape, a full album of greatest hits collection, probably of Kenny Rogers. That's why I fell in love with that guy when I
Uh-huh.
was 5. I used to hide in the closet and listen to this guy almost all day long, and yeah, so they know where to find me after some time. And then when I was about 8, I was able to go on a vacation to my cousin's place, my father's hometown, like very near Bacolod City, the capital city of Negros Occidental. And back there, just you know, just to get us moving. I mean, my cousins, they were having piano lessons with this piano teacher, Miss Gabiosa. And my mother asked me, "Are you interested in playing the piano?" Okay. So I thought that this would be a little bit of fun. It's an hour every other afternoon, so it would, you know, kill the boredom. And yeah, so I did. And I didn't know she was going to take it seriously though, because like after a year they bought us a piano. But before
Mm.
that, at school, when I was in the first grade, we have this piano teacher in school,
I see.
Mrs. Villanueva. She's the grandma of my classmate, by the way. And you can only take as much when there are hundreds of students with one teacher. So the
Yeah.
time is really divided into just bits
Mm.
and pieces. And I was able to open a whole new world, a whole new dimension of music when I was able to take lessons from Miss Gabiosa. And oh, this is how it's done, and this and this and
Mm.
that. So by fourth grade, um, our choir directress from the church, she's also playing the piano. She became our piano teacher. Both me and my sister, together with my cousins, we
Mm.
played like it was five of us. Yeah, so that's the beginning of it. And when I was in sixth grade, I joined the church choir. So that's how it's opened for me.
That's awesome. All right. So, as far as like music, especially now that you're in Saudi, did you start being in bands in the Philippines prior, before you went to Saudi? Is Saudi one of the reasons why um, you brought music there as far as your career? Or tell us about that as your journey of music.
Right, it's kind of bittersweet for me because the first time we we became a more coherent band, for that matter, with my bandmates from Inquisitor. Right there and then, my father and my mother took me to a nice restaurant and talked me out of it. Please, you have to stop. So that's a crazy story. Well, I did not. I did not stop. So I continued, just, and I believe they let it go because I think they realized they can do nothing about it.
Mm.
But during the time, we were all engineering students,
Oh.
and I was the first to graduate from the bunch. So after graduation, I mean, it's a different story. You have to look for a job. They were in school, so basically we were separated. I stayed
Wow.
in Bacolod City.
Hmm.
One of our bandmates went to Cebu. Two went to Manila. So we are far away from each other. So it's kind of bittersweet because we had some potential there. We were able to write music during that time, but during the time, mid to late 90s, the music production would have been very expensive at that time. Now you
Mm.
can do it in the bedroom. That's the
Yeah.
difference. So
But let
we're
me
not
let
able
me
to record them.
let me ask you a question because I was
Interesting.
listening intently with your piano lessons, and then when I was reading your bio, apparently you kind of stopped with the piano thing and you started learning and getting very good with the guitar. You know,
Mm.
It's
so you when you had your band, were you playing the piano or your guitar? Tell us about
um,
your what happened here.
all right. Um, in our neighborhood, most of the college guys went to Cebu, so they were closer to
Mm.
this, purchasing new tapes and then bringing back home during summer. So we're able to listen. One of them guys brought this Guns N' Roses album. It's
Ayun.
Oh, yeah.
GNR Lies. And then I heard Patience.
Mm.
Man, what's this? This is crazy. This is the first time I ever heard this kind of music.
Mm.
So I was drawn into it,
Mm.
bought all of their albums,
Yeah.
uh,
Yeah.
and then every time I would just take over the car stereo whenever we travel, and that my
Mm.
my mother would, oh, this is noise, this is not music at all, kind of like that. So um it's kind
So
of funny thing. So that's what opened me to the guitar.
Yeah.
And some of my friends, of
Oh,
course,
yeah,
they
yes.
play. Yeah.
yeah, there
So
you go.
so Slash would be my guy for uh, 5-10 years maybe.
Wow.
Slash would be my guy.
So
He's
so it
he's
started with Kenny Rogers,
Yeah.
which is, most parents would be okay with that. And then you switch to Guns N' Roses.
They are.
What was the song, your favorite songs by both those groups that really kind of had an impact on you?
Okay. For Ken Rogers, I'd always take Through the Years and You Decorated My Life.
Yeah.
That's the two top for me from Ken Rogers. And from Guns N' Roses, that would be
Yep. There you go.
Other D's on.
Patience, of course, but there are some songs which are not that popular, but I love them. Night Train, for instance, and Locomotive. So it's like I don't know. I'm being drawn to these trains, Locomotive and Night Train. I don't know, but these are two of my absolute rockers.
So can I ask you, like, so you, as engineers in a classroom, is this how you guys formed a music band? Did you know that? How did you guys collaborate? I mean, did you know that everyone kind of your team, was also into music, or how did
So
this
they were
all
like
How
four
many of you?
kids in the same neighborhood.
Okay.
They already had a band.
Yun.
So they were into Eraserheads, River Maya,
Yeah.
and so I was when I was in high school, by the way, fourth year, I was studying in a Recollect school in Bacolod City. Um, we had musicians, four classmates. They were good players, guitar, keyboards. One of them played in my song Pag-ibig Ka Ba. And so we tried one studio one time. The hourly rate at the time was 25 pesos, and 25 pesos was a lot during the time, by the way. And so these guys, they have these four neighborhood kids. They have their own equipment, guitars, amps, drums, and everything. Parents were very supportive. So can I go check you out during rehearsals and this and that. So it started like that. After a few months, I tried to sing for them a couple of songs, and then they decided, maybe you're the guy. So yeah, that's how it is. Because we suddenly transitioned from Pinoy alternative music into 80s glam scene of this is the strip, like Poison, Mr. Big, these hair bands. We transitioned into them, and then progressed into Metallica and all these guys. And Guns N' Roses was untouchable for me at the time. No way, I cannot. There's no way.
That's pretty interesting.
That's a big switch.
Yeah.
So you went from
Big switch.
Pinoy indie rock to 80s hair metal bands.
Yeah, 80s hair metal.
Speaking of hair, I noticed in all your promotional pictures, you have really long hair, right? And is it just pulled back, or is this just a new look for you?
It's still here. It's still here.
Okay, all right. I'm guessing that's probably a work thing, right? You have to.
Yeah, I have to.
Okay.
Are you at your work, or is this your home?
No, I'm
office?
home. I'm home.
Okay,
But
it looks
work
kind of
is
like almost like a work
just across the
office.
street.
Oh, you're working
that's
across
nice.
the street? How
It's
convenient
literally
is that?
like 2-minute walk. I'm on the gate.
Wow.
Oh, that's nice. So you don't have to deal with the Philippines traffic then.
Yeah.
Yes.
Good for you.
You don't have to. And we are in a rural area, by the way, so there's basically no traffic in here.
Yeah. So can you tell us, I mean, in Saudi, like, how are you, bringing music in Saudi? Are you doing like YouTube, or how are you're sharing your gift?
And we're up against the break, so maybe we should answer this question on the other side
cool.
of it. So
Yeah.
we'll keep the audience in suspense about that question
All right.
until after the break.
All right.
We'll be back right after this.
Back.
It's the Fil-Am Radio Show. Oh, oh. It's the Fil-Am Radio Show. Oh, oh. It's the Fil-Am Radio Show. Oh, oh.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Speak up, Seattle. We are Rainier Avenue Radio.world, the station that cares.
Don't ever forget.
Love food? Here's some storage tips to keep it fresh longer. Store cut fruit and vegetables in the fridge. Place in reusable containers. Keep bread in the freezer for longer storage. 40% of food in the U.S. goes uneaten. Save money, save food, save the planet. Visit Seattle Public Utilities for more tips.
Fellas, your mental health matters, and it's time we talked about it. Join us every Monday at 5:30 Pacific Standard Time on Rainier Avenue Radio for the Men's Mental Health Show. Real conversations, real stories, real tools to help you navigate life's challenges with strength and honesty. Whether you're tuning in from the car, the gym, or your couch, this is your space to breathe, learn, and grow. That's Mondays at 5:30 p.m. on Rainier Avenue Radio, where men's voices and men's wellness take center stage.
So I needed to check my kids' immunization records for their school. My doctor told me I could get them quickly online, but I couldn't figure out how. Thankfully, I could turn to Link to Care WA for help. With Link to Care WA, I was able to learn how to use online health portals, use telehealth to talk to my doctor virtually, and even apply for jobs online. I called their free hotline and got help from a real person. Call Link to Care WA at 866-757-1832 or visit linktocarewa.org.
Hey y'all, it's Traffic Jam with Kareem.
Thursday at 4 p.m.
Hey, Traffic Jam. Rainier Avenue Radio. Download the app so you don't miss out what's popping with Crack with Shannon. It's your boy, Cream the Dream, on another beautiful week on here on Traffic Jam in Seattle. I hope you guys doing what you're supposed to do, being you're supposed to be. I got a good show for y'all. A lot to talk about. You know, Kareem the Dream, keep up with everything.
Get your entertainment news with Kareem on the Traffic Jam, Thursday at 4 p.m.
A teacher who hurt their back and got prescribed opioids. A daughter trying to cope with a loss in the family. A friend silently struggling, thinking they'll be a burden if they ask for help. People with addiction come from all walks of life. And the truth is they stand a better chance at recovery with our support. Reaching out and sharing local resources can make all the difference. Don't count them out. More people recover with support. Find more ways to help at supportaddictionrecovery.com. That's supportaddictionrecovery.com.
You know you can't get enough of Rainier Avenue Radio. .world.
It's a Fil-Am Radio Show. Oh, oh. It's a Fil-Am Radio Show. Oh, oh. It's a Fil-Am Radio Show. Oh, oh.
At patuloy tayo mga kaibigan. Balik tayo sa ating programa, Fil-Am Radio Show. At alam nyo mga kaibigan, mabuti na lang at I hope that Miles can be able to connect. And so I don't know what's happening to her. But anyway, the show will go on. So halimbawa, Vicky and Norb, next week, I will not be on the show because I will be cruising, Zumba cruising. So just make sure that one of you, whoever will be ready to take over, just in case we have the same, what happened situation here with Miles. Anyway, as far as our guest who's in Saudi Arabia, Medina, actually, they pronounce it Medina or Medina in Saudi Arabia. So Jay, I just want you to know that when we adores the place, are you in a safe area right now, Jay?
Closer to the Red Sea, further away from the danger area. Do you feel any of the effects of the conflict going on over there, or how has it affected your space?
Oh, guys, thank you so much for asking. I'm located in almost the west coast of the kingdom. Medina is of no military significance, but it is of religious significance. So it's kind of safe to say that we are fine from here. But there were news of bombings in Yambo, because Yambo is another coastal city, industrial city, which became the alternative depot for shipping vessels to actually get oil from and distribute to the rest of the world. And once um, this information was caught by whoever, then I believe in the past week, I cannot really verify, but there were news of sightings of bombings in that area. It's around 229 kilometers from Medina, so it's close. It's nearby, and we're just so blessed. Just we are in an area of religious significance, not of energy significance, not of military significance, for that matter.
Very good. All right, Jay. Oh, we just want to make sure that you are in a safe place. So
thank you. Thanks so much.
Let's go on with our program. And I always like to say that as we start our second half, we cannot give away. We let you rest for a few minutes, because we're going to be talking about news announcements from our Rainier Avenue Radio.world, and we have some sports also to be able to listen to, especially if you're a Seattle Seahawks or sports fan. And you could always learn from what Vicky is doing every time, every week. So with that, let's see. I don't know if Miles can hear me, and he could maybe let's just do the announcement. Norb, why don't you do the announcement if you could see that?
Okay, let's take a look here. That's right. Usually it's at the Miles doing it, but I will read this one. It's about Earth Day. Earth deserves more than a day. It's just a month away, bringing a whole week of panels and broadcasts on environmental justice live on Rainier Avenue Radio from April 20th to April 25th. So for more information, go to RainierAvenueRadio.world. And, of course, our plea to you viewers out there, if you'd like to make more community broadcasts like this one possible, please consider donating on Venmo at Rainier Avenue Radio or online at RainierAvenueRadio.world/donate. And we thank you for supporting community radio and making these types of broadcasts possible. So please donate if you can. Thank you very much.
Very good. Now for our sports report.
Okay, I'll take it right back then. We'll make this a relatively quick one. Some Seahawks news. Yesterday, I broke some of this. It was a big story yesterday. The Seattle Seahawks, in their offseason time, they have just re-signed and extended the contract of one Jackson Smith-Njigba, JSN, to a record contract, making him the highest paid wide receiver in the NFL and in history as far as the contract terms are concerned. It is a 4-year extension starting 2 years from now. Keep that in mind. A 4-year contract worth $168 million. That is $120 million of it guaranteed, the average salary of $42.15 million per year. So only imagine what would you like to see that in your account? 9 figures and climbing. The interest alone would last you for generations. Anyway, good for him. Jackson Smith-Njigba, the offensive player of the year and our very potent weapon on the Seahawks wide receiving core. So he is locked up basically till 2031. So this contract extension kicks in 2 years from now. So he'll actually be playing on his existing contract, which is a mere $10 million plus this year, and it'll rise to $15 million the following year in 2027. So then this high-end contract kicks in 2028. The reason this is beneficial for the team is that by extending him early, which we knew he was going to get a big contract, and wide receivers right now are about the highest paid players other than quarterback on a football team. And the bar goes up every year. And by making him the highest paid right now in 2026 means that by not waiting, the market doesn't get higher and higher. So then when they do extend him a year or two from now, by then the price might be $50 million a year. So they're actually getting him at a pretty good deal right now. And over the next 6 years of this complete total, it really only comes out to about $30 million a year. So it's actually a pretty good deal in terms of wide receiver contracts are concerned. So it's a great situation. He's one of the best players in the NFL, and we're fortunate to have him. And hopefully he can do like he did last year and repeat that and help us get back to a Super Bowl. Another worthy signing or contract extension is one of my favorite players, Jake Bobo, which, of course, Dad, what does Bobo mean in Tagalog?
Stupid.
Yeah, Jake Stupid. Jake Stupid. But we don't call him that. We call him Jake Bobo of the Seattle Seahawks. It looked like he was going to leave the Seahawks because he's a restricted free agent, but the Jacksonville Jaguars had offered him more money to sign with them, an offer of $5,500,000. However, the Seahawks decided to match that offer to retain his services for the next 2 years. So they ended up signing him back to Seattle for a 2-year deal, $5,500,000, total guarantees of 40. I got to get him in the millions here. $4,500,000. So good payday for Jake Bobo. That doubles all the money he's ever made in the NFL in that one contract. So good for him. He doesn't catch the ball a lot, but when he does, he makes it count. And he's a great run blocker and special teams guy. And we just love that name. So we're glad to have Jake Bobo back on the Seattle Seahawks for the next 2 years. One last bit of news. Thursday, believe it or not, is opening day for the Seattle Mariners. Yes, the Seattle Mariners are kicking off the 2026 campaign to try to make their run for the World Series, an event the Seattle Mariners have never been to. The only team in the Major League that has never been to a World Series. They got 3 innings close last year. We were watching that game from inside Lumen Field while it was Monday Night Football, and we were all watching the baseball game inside the club, trying to see if the Mariners could pull it off, and they got beaten, and then it was a very sad day, even though the Seahawks won that night. It was very surreal, and just so sad that the Mariners got so close, yet couldn't close the deal. So we're all hoping with high expectations that maybe this could be the year that they do it. So Thursday it all starts. Opening day is always a lot of pomp and circumstances, a lot of celebration as they will hoist their banner for winning the AL West last year. And they introduce the team, and it's a big event. There'll be a lot of people, and I will actually be attending that game on Thursday, joined by my friends Mark Collins, Rod Long, and Chris Schellenbarger, who I've recently have been doing a podcast with, talking about Seahawks and Mariners. So we will be meeting for the first time in person, and I'll be doing videos from inside the stadium to give you an idea of what it was like on Thursday for opening day. So it should be a fun week watching the Mariners take the field and try to make that run for the World Series. And that's it for sports. We'll go back to you, Vicky.
Let's go to Vicky.
All right. It's a very, very productive week. So right now we are giving free clothing today. Please message me for the address. It is located in Federal Way till 5 p.m. So that is happening right now. Starts from 1 to 5 p.m. every Tuesday. So if you want to message me for the address, I can do so. And this Thursday, we will be in Pacific. Pacific is the word on Thursday. If you can just bring clean, reusable bags, we will also have our resources, fresh produce, canned goods, hot meal, and also clothing. Also, they do have some diapers as well. So come on down in Pacific from 4. And then this Friday, we will be in Transform Burien. We do have free haircuts. We also have the phone guy coming in to provide the government phone. We also have clothing, resources. There is a hot meal. So come on down. That is happening this Friday. And then this Saturday, I am super excited. Also want to thank, Cynthia, Deborah for doing a great job, but also Pastor Joy for bringing the food boxes. That is happening this Saturday at Tukwila Community Center. We hope to see you there from 11 to 2 p.m. It is a very productive week. If you want to volunteer with us, please reach out. We would love some support. So that is happening this Saturday. Very productive week. All right. What else we have going on? And then also, if anybody wants to donate to our community baby shower, we're looking for diapers from 0, preemie, size 1. We do have that coming up in April. Please reach out for coordination for donations. But this is a great way where we can help those mamas with resources. We will do have some raffles from car seats to other great baby items, bottles, bags, and stuff like that. We do have some partnership with Lori's Closet bringing baby items, including clothing. So hope to save the date, April 17th. I know, brother, next one, utilities. Everyone's asking, oh my God, my utilities is going up. Come, reach out to me if you have PSC, if you have Tacoma or Seattle utilities. If you're looking a way to get some kind of discount or support, please reach out to me. Also, go on, brother. We also know it's tax season. If you can find that flyer, if you're looking for tax support, that's the next one. That's notary service. And then tax season is still now. If you need credit report, and then the next one is the tax one. If you need tax support, there is a free organizations called United Way AARP. They're at local libraries and organization. Please reach out to me so I can give you the area where they're having it. They are kind of like getting booked up, but we would love to let you know that there is free tax help. All you got to do is bring all your informations, your W-2s, everything that you need. And then there's volunteers to do the free tax help. So I'll just pause right there, brother, because this is like great information. There are schools out there with free IT classes. And then we have pharmacy classes. And then there's also bank classes. Libre po lahat to. Okay, you guys. So that means it's free. Everything that we do in our community, want to do our best to provide those resources, including phones and all that kind of stuff. And we'll pause right there, brother. Thank you so much, Daniel, for always supporting. We're always looking for volunteers. So please reach out to Building Beyond Communities. We're here to provide those resources for you. Thank you. Take care. All right, young Kuya.
Good job, Vicky.
Good work.
Yeah, good work. All I could say is I wish I could volunteer for you, but I will be Zumbaing. Boy, NCL Jewel Ship. But one more thing I like to say is that April 12, my good friend Bishop Israel Sanoy, which one broadcast ago, you mentioned that too, Vicky.
Yeah.
And Edna Sanoy, they're inviting you to the 15th anniversary of the Love Fellow Church, 3 p.m. at Filipino Community Center. So with that, we're done with our part. Let's go now to J Fernandez. So Jay?
Tell us, Jay. I think this is a good time where we find out, like, how did you end up in Saudi Arabia? And do you have your family based also in Saudi, or are they back home in the Philippines too?
The year was 2013. Digital Mobile Philippines, most commonly known as Sun Cellular, was bought by PLDT Group. So it was transferred to the wireless services, that's Smart in the Philippines. And it was quite a difficult transition from Sun Cellular to Smart, so to speak. And but before the merger, I was actually applying for jobs outside of the country. And I got noticed by one of the hiring agencies that they were actually looking for an engineer with experience in operation and maintenance. So
does that
believe it or
mean,
not,
Jay, you were working with PLDT?
Smart. Yes, under PLDT Group.
Yeah,
but Smart, yes.
And then
for
it became
wireless
Smart.
services.
Yeah, of course.
And believe it or not, my first company here is under Saudi Bin Laden Group. It might have a different meaning from other parts of the world, but Saudi Bin Laden is a very popular company here in the kingdom, and they are a very highly respected family.
Did I hear you right?
So the same name? That is one and the same?
Yes. Osama is
Okay.
one of the brothers of the Bin Ladens here.
I
Oh,
see. All right.
interesting.
Yes.
It's a good
So
company, huh?
so the Saudi Bin Laden group is huge company. They can do construction work for the government without even advance or whatever. But they will finish it, and then that's the time they will collect the money from the government.
Wow.
That's how massive their operations are, and that's how much capital they have.
Jeez, wow.
So how do you find time to do your musical desire? You know?
Well, it's always been a habit. Uh, Whenever I go to a new place, one of my first acquisitions would be a guitar.
Mhm.
You cannot just bring a guitar to Saudi Arabia from the Philippines just for, So that's the first time the first time I landed here. So I have friends all over. I was asking where are the shops, where can I find this and that. 2014, I arrived here. 3rd of April 2014. That makes it 12 years on the 3rd of April this year. I'm gonna be 12 years in here.
Wow.
And after a couple of months, I was able to actually buy a new guitar, and I was like assigned in a remote area. Although the hospital is massive, it's also housing the National Guard compound and their hospital and that. But it's like um, 50 kilometers outside of the city. So it's a lonely place to be in. In fact, one of our first releases was written during the time, summer of 2014. If you're familiar with Sometimes I Am, the foundation of Sometimes I Am as a song was written March 2015. No, yeah, March of 2015 when I was in that place. It's called Bahara. It's like 50 kilometers outside of the city. And from the band Inquisitor, The Man was written also in that place almost at the same time. I have the lyrics and music all together, but we're not able to produce it until 2020. Thanks to COVID, though. That's a positive thing
Mm.
that came
So,
out of it.
as far as like, you guys, I mean, for you, Jay, with your music, are you be able to showcase in Saudi, or do you do like social media, or do you go to places to, like
Um,
restaurants or,
Unfortunately, the music scene in Saudi Arabia is very distinct.
Okay.
Um, Sorry. You have to have a Pinoy audience to be able to fully enjoy your type of music, whatever you have. The locals, they are very true to their culture. And
Mhm.
whenever they hear the kind of music, even though it may sound um, off to all of us, it's blasting on their car stereos whenever they open their
Mhm.
windows. And sometimes you hear the beats inside when you are side by side with their cars. They say, no, it's kind of lousy
I
music,
can
but they are
imagine that.
very true to it. They only enjoy their kind of music. And I
Ah.
find it interesting because it's a mix of jazz, classical, and Mediterranean music when they're fused together. I know you love Latino songs. It's
Mm.
Latino plus. Latino
Ah,
plus. That's
ah,
it. That's how I describe it.
mm,
Because
All
it's
right.
really very beautiful music.
Well,
mm.
speaking of music, maybe it's about time we play the second song. Let's do that
Right.
first, then
Let's
continue
hear
with
it.
All right,
Lord,
Danielle.
without you, I am empty. A body breathing, but not alive. A song with no sound, not knowing where I'm bound. In the vastness of the sea, this is my plea. You know my battle, the weight I carry. You know the nights when I've almost given up. But you hold me in the palm of your hand. fire burning when there's no warmth in me. You endure the pain, salvation is ours to gain. I am weak, you are strong. I am broken, but you made me whole. Take my pain, turn it into praise. Take my breath and make it a prayer. Apart from you, I am nothing, but with you, I rise.
All right.
That kind of ended abruptly.
It felt like it wasn't done yet, but we liked what we heard. Did
know
we
what
miss the
happened
ending?
there.
It felt like the song got cut off, but
Yeah, I thought I was
I
waiting
was-
for the.
I was like listening to it.
I was like into it. All of a sudden, no, so pull the plug.
Yeah, somebody put the plug. Anyway, beautiful
know.
song. I love it.
Yes.
Yeah.
What was
Without you,
Making that
I'm
song.
nothing. That's really something else. Oh boy. You know, you said something about one of. Did you ever write a Christmas song?
Yeah. Remember I guessed it last, was that October? We played it
Yeah.
as a premiere here as well.
Yeah.
In fact, I was
Uh,
asking if we could play a Christmas song, but I guess it's only spring right now. So let's just
I had
continue.
one, and I think I played it live for you.
Okay.
Okay.
Are you today? I know it's 11 something or almost 12 o'clock in the evening there. So I don't know if you could. Are you gonna sing live today?
Actually, I did not prepare anything, but I
Oh, I
always
see.
have my guitar ready with
Oh,
me.
look at that.
I just
Okay.
want to let people know that whoever writes the songs, whoever sings the songs, is legit.
Yeah.
We featured earlier the first song that we have. It was "Baby, Please Ignite the Fire." So you would
Yeah.
know the creative process behind it. One of my friends actually asked me, "I'm feeling broken right now. Can you write me a song?
Oh,
Or do you have any song for that matter? Did you cover anything? I would gladly post it on my timeline." I said, "No, but I have this song called You. It's also commissioned. I think it's applicable to. In fact, I just uploaded it today on YouTube.
oh,
It won't
is this
premiere
what you want
anywhere
to?
else."
Is this what you want to play live?
Nah. And I said, "Well, if you really want to know, I think I got something for you." And well, I really love the vibes of the song, "Baby, Please Ignite My Fire," and I would just like to recognize a few of the people who I would share my music with during the production process: Jonas Lozano, GL Tagbo. Without apart from you, I am nothing is a daily taken from the daily prayer of GL Tagbo, whom he is sending every day, 4 a.m., 3 a.m. He will send a prayer to me, and then there's this vibe about the words and the made music. The production lasted around 3 days, and I finished it and just uploaded it.
Oh.
So
Wow.
this song is quite interesting because it has two versions. You will hear from the recording, "I've been leaving too long, so I wrote this song. Who would not feel this way?" But there's another version to that. The original melody would have been, "I've been believing too long, and so I wrote this song. Who would not feel this way?" So you have to weigh in which one would you rather put in and cut out. And then I remembered it was like Guns N' Roses all the way, so I'd put in Axl Rose style, like, "Who would not feel this way?" instead of the "would not feel this way." So that's the actual rose in there. And then the emotions that I would like to convey to the lady who asked me to write the song is say, please, if there's something you need is to reignite the fire with your man. So there it goes like this. Baby, please ignite the fire. Don't let it go down to the wire. Baby, please, let's get together. Stay beside me forever. So it's
That's great.
as legit as it gets.
Yeah.
So this is how I write the song. It's not by chance.
Yeah.
Interesting.
It's not by whatever. If you're in the zone, you're into it.
And there's no AI involved either. This is all J.
Yes,
No A, no I, just J. 100% J. Hey, we got to take a quick break. We're actually behind the break, so we're going to jump into this. We'll get right back to you after this, so don't go away. We'll be right back.
It's a Fil-Am Radio Show. Oh, oh. It's a Fil-Am Radio Show. Oh, oh. It's a Fil-Am Radio Show. Oh, oh.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for this? This is Rainier Avenue Radio.world, the station that cares about our community. Right here.
Buying a home isn't just a purchase, it's a legacy move. Maybe you're just starting your home ownership journey, or maybe you're a homeowner who's fallen behind on your mortgage, property taxes, or HOA dues. Wherever you are on your path, Washington Home Ownership Resource Center connects you to trusted guidance every step of the way. Vetted resources, trusted referrals, real support. If homeownership is your goal or you're trying to protect the home you already have, don't face it alone. Visit homeownership-wa.org or call the Homeownership Hotline at 877-894-4663 today. The Washington Home Ownership Resource Center, educating and empowering future and current homeowners in Washington State.
Happy Hump Day. We're excited that you decided to join us for the party. Fresh Juice is live Wednesday night, 9 to 11 p.m. Pacific time on Seattle's Rainier Avenue Radio with the Juice Pack, including me, Superstar TK, Pine Size Patron, and D-Money. We're going to chop it up with some cool people, play some really dope new hip-hop and R&B music, some games, and maybe even a live performance. Lock us in right now on Fresh Juice YouTube page at youtube.com/@Fresh Juice Media or subscribe to us on Spotify or Apple Music. Fresh Juice and Blues.
1, 2, get down. What's up, big and little homies? This is Masvita Maraire, host of Seattle Sports Weekly on Rainier Avenue Radio.world, your one-stop shop for Seattle sports. We cover preps, we cover college, we cover pro, we cover it all. Huskies, Mariners, Seahawks, Garfield, South, Roosevelt, Petro, King County. This is where you want to listen to for all the sports that's happening in Seattle. Seattle Sports Weekly on Rainier Avenue Radio.world.
Calling all entrepreneurs. Evergreen BizLink is your hub for business technical assistance, tools, and financing 24/7. At the heart of Evergreen BizLink is a free resource navigator connecting you to over 130 nonprofit partners all across Washington state. Evergreen BizLink is a powerful network of business partners ready to support you and your business. Visit www.evergreenbizlink.com, empowering businesses to succeed.
This is Paul Pearson, host of Star Time. And when I'm not shouting, "Badia" at city council meetings, I'm listening to Rainier Avenue Radio.world.
It's a Fil-Am Radio Show. Oh, oh. It's a Fil-Am Radio Show. Oh, oh. It's a Fil-Am Radio Show. Oh, oh.
Eto, balik na naman tayo sa ating programa. Ako po si Kuya Bert Kawili at ang ating mga kasama.
Hi everyone, Vicky Navarro here from Federal Way, Washington. Thank you all for tuning in.
Hey everybody, this is NorbCam Kawili from Renton, Washington.
And our very special guest.
J Fernandez from the beautiful and amazing city of Medina here in Saudi Arabia.
Woo! We're so glad to
Wow.
have you.
That transition was money. We nailed that one. That was perfect. Well done, everybody.
That was a nice story that you gave us about how you compose all of these songs. I love it.
Yes.
Actually, the option that I wanted on that other song that you have was option number 2. I like that. Without you, I am nothing.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Anyway, I think it's time for our birthday greetings, isn't it?
It is.
So, Jay, just be ready to do your shout out and also your birthday greetings after the 3 of us or the 4 of us have said ours. So I'll start. I normally let Miles start, but she said she couldn't log in for whatever reason. I hope that she's able to at least just listen to us. Anyway, for the birthday greetings today, Tim Fabino and your sister-in-law, Yolanda Luceno Jimenez, on the 25th. Tomorrow we have June Dison. This guy is always around. If you know him, you know he's almost in every function. On
Busy
Thursday, 3/26, we have Carmelita Fitzgerald, Chantel Diane Kawili. This is another Kawili that I haven't been able to pinpoint who it is. On the 27th, we have Levi Romero II and Ferdinand de Chavez. And on the 30th, we have Ruben Roque. Well, 2 days ago, we have Leah Hanada, Raymond McReady, and Angeli Chavez. So with that, who's going to do next?
Oh,
You can go, Vicky.
all right. I have happy birthday to May Manivi, Albert Corpus, Mike Guerrero, Will, D. Ruben, Fa Habibi, Hawan Shad Nade, Talia Yap, Jetro Till, Linda BJ Andrew, Ate Marlon Boha, Kadian Carter, Monica Stevenson, Rhea Terry, Corazon Augusto Anti, happy birthday po. Catherine Lini, Claire Cornell, happy birthday sis. My pinsan, Nino Custodio, happy birthday my dear. And my brother, it's his birthday. Happy birthday, bro. I love ya. Yun po. From the Fil-Am Radyo Show. Yep.
All right. Okay, so for mine, I'd like to say happy birthday to my sister-in-law, Yolanda Jimenez. Happy birthday at the baby. A lot of messages or the names we have were from last week, but coming up this week, happy birthday to former classmate Michelle Bazala Harris. And as you said, Dad, June Dizon, who's everywhere and anywhere in the Filipino community these days. Also, happy birthday on the 25th to Tracy Parcher. That is the mom of Tyler Parcher, a very regular supporter of our show as well as my channel. So thank you, Mrs. Parcher, and happy birthday to you. To Lori Britt. Happy birthday. Also on the 25th, Angela Pope. She was a teacher who took care of both my girls back in daycare when they were in diapers. So thank you to Angela. Hope she's doing well. Jennifer Puckett, a friend from high school. Mark Manio, my nephew, our nephew and the son of Jaime and Lisa Manio, celebrates his birthday in 2 days on the 26th. And last but not least, let's see, one more to put in here. A good friend from the past, Steve Olson, on March 27th. Happy birthday. All right, Jay, you're up. Birthday greetings and shout-outs.
Let me proceed with the shout-outs
the
first.
radio right
Jonas
now.
Lozano, Cap B, GL Tagbo, thank you so much. Rajel Lani from Dubai, Umi Siako from Saudi Arabia, our friends from Damam, 5-in-1+1. I have 2 Gs, 2 Ginggings, one in New Jersey, the other one is in Indiana. She just celebrated her birthday. Kasen, happy birthday. That was on the 18th. Another cousin would be celebrating her birthday on the 31st. Cherry May, Victoria City. Um, happy birthday in advance. Thank you.
Before we play the birthday song, I'm just reading something that Danielle put out. BK Talent Scout birthday is today from BK Presents. Happy birthday. And also, Juan Cotto's birthday will be this Sunday. Wow.
Yeah, Juan Cotto, host from WIAA Primetime Weekly. So happy birthday, BK Talent Scout and Juan Cotto.
And can I also, Auntie Miles said, please greet my friend Veronica Sullivan from Toowoomba, Queensland, Australia on March 26th. Also, JP Perez, grandson of Bessie Boredo from Orlando, Florida, March 29th. Okay,
all right. Happy birthday to all of you. And so here's your birthday song.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to all birthday celebrants last week or this week.
Really quick, Brother Jay. This is the best time to, tell your new fans or, what you have going on. Where can they find your music and stay tuned with you, Brother Jay?
Okay, thanks so much for this. Because I just created the new page. It's J Fernandez. I actually turned off the professional mode on my personal profile, so it would be private. I just unlocked it for tonight, and then I will lock it back after this show. And so if you want to follow me, please follow J Fernandez without the AY, just J Fernandez. It's my new page, and I just renamed my YouTube channel into J Fernandez Official Music, so you might be used to JL Fernandez Official Music. Just for the knowledge of everyone, I will stop releasing my music on digital streaming platforms. I will no longer release them on Spotify, Apple Music, Tidal, whatever. I will just upload all of my music into my YouTube channel and into my page, so that you can, if you like my music, you just can listen to it for free. It will no longer require Spotify or any streaming services, for that matter. So I will no longer release on those platforms.
Interesting.
So
any
YouTube
particular
and
reason?
Facebook,
Any reason you decided not to make it available? It seems like everybody always has it on Spotify and other platforms in addition to YouTube.
I just realized that being true to what I've learned from collaborators, that we just simply write to express and not to impress. So I still live by that, and it might be a stretch, but I'm not aiming to be somebody popular, whatever. Just getting my music out there is enough for me. So if you like my music, please visit my YouTube channel. That's it.
You're very
Free.
generous.
Very noble.
Free.
Yeah.
For free.
Really. That's what Jonas Lozano, I remember he had a tweet earlier. He said, you are very generous.
Yeah.
And now you have proven it, Well, thank you so much, Jay.
So I think pleasure's all mine, as always.
God always bless people like you.
Yeah.
Really appreciate that. Appreciate that.
So are you working on anything coming up as far as any new releases or anything like that coming up?
I started an intro to a song that just popped into my head noontime today.
Oh, okay.
Okay. I don't have I will not let it go. And then I went back to my PC and do some intro into it and said, I'll figure the
Okay.
rest out.
Cool.
And I'm open for producing for other artists.
Ayun.
If you think you find you're having challenges with the financial aspects of it, you can always approach me, and there are always arrangements to be made without involving cash or money for that matter. So
Wow.
Hey, Jay, I wanted to get your take. You know, we've had a lot more artists now who are using AI to either do some of the music or even AI to do the vocals. You sound like you're very pure in the way that you approach music. What's your thought on these new tools that are now becoming available to people who otherwise wouldn't be able to make music because they don't have any music ability, but they're able to now do it using these tools? What's your take on this new technology that's come out?
Oh, the very interesting question. AI has come out and seemed like to have overtaken all of this stuff, but I think AI is good for demos and stuff like that. But when it comes to releasing something that is purely made out of AI, it does not really make sense to me. I'd rather write music, produce music with actual instruments, and if I cannot do the singing, I have to find another artist who can sing for me. That's the human connection aspect to it. I can find somebody who can play probably bass for me. Can you play piano for me? I cannot do it. This is the demo. I made it on AI. But do your own version and let's make this work. It's that's my take on it. It's a tool. It's a useful tool. But at the end of the day, the creativity is something you cannot replace. The emotion is something you cannot replace.
That's the thing. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think the challenge on being an artist, if you want to use it using AI, especially if you don't sing, I think AI is a great tool. But then let's say you do this great song and they're like, oh, great. Can you sing it for us?
Oh, yeah.
Nope.
Exactly.
my computer can sing it for you, but you can never do it live because it only exists in the world of the computer. That's the one drawback. So if everything exists online, it's fine. But as soon as you want to do something real in person, that's the one thing you can't replace until someday a robot can go up there and sing it. But for now, that's
exactly what happened last program last week.
Right.
We had a very good artist. He could compose, he could write
beautiful songs.
And I thought the first time I heard his song, I thought he was the one singing. And Miles said, no, he does not sing. Then we found out it was AI, an AI singer.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Interesting, but I love your viewpoint on that.
Mm-hmm.
Because you really need that personal feeling.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Gone.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's pretty good.
All right,
so
Kuya.
can we play the next song?
The song?
Yes. It's not enough.
Time and words are not enough to tell you all the things that I needed to say. This could have meant so much, the joy that it all brings. I don't mind, I will stay. Time and words are not enough to show you all the things that I wanted to be. If these are not enough, what else do I have? There's no reason to stay. Gotta be easy on myself, yeah. I've gotta pick myself up, baby, and let this troubled heart be still. Time and words are not enough to make you feel the things that my heart needs to say. There's no point I won't stay. Gonna be easy on myself, yeah, yeah. I've gotta beat myself up, maybe, and let this troubled heart be still.
All right.
Yes.
You know, Jay, that song, I think that will be very helpful to those who are kind of having problems with depression.
I believe so.
You know?
That's the whole point. Yeah.
Yeah. Beautiful
That's
song.
why GL always says, when it comes to hugot, maaasahan talaga kita.
I love that word, hugot. Remember, Vicky, you've been asking that forever. What does hugot mean?
Remind me, what does it mean again?
Hugot means to kind of pull. How would you describe that?
Something where you pull the story from. It can be a story, it can be a song, it can be an emotion.
Like extracting something?
That's a better word, Norb. Extract.
Okay.
Hugot.
Hugot means extract. Okay, all right.
Anyway,
I'm just thinking another Tagalog word for hugot. I don't know.
There's no replacement.
Yeah, I would be sitting like, I know it's full, but
if somebody says, ang lalim ng pinaghugutan, you're taking from somewhere very, very deep.
Deep, I see.
And then the emotions come out, kind of like.
You cannot. It's almost like hila. Like
yes.
Hila.
Yeah.
Hila could be, but it's not really.
That was common for me.
Yeah, hila could be to pull.
Yes.
This one is more like to extract or to how do you kind of get that feeling, whatever emotion, you know. So it's kind of interesting. Oh boy, time really goes fast, and we always say about this time, or it's about two.
We've got about 8 minutes left in the show.
So with that, I think we should play the closing song. Otherwise, we might run out of time. Then we could say our goodbyes. Okay, let's play our closing song, Danielle.
Slow pour, let feel the call. Steam rising like the dreams we're holding on. Slow eyes, gently looking mine. In the quiet, we find we're right on time. No rush, no race, just the way we're shown. Just feel we heal like a proven cure. Just sit, be still. Life tastes better with a slow pour. Life tastes better with a slow pour.
Yep.
All right.
Good
You know what you should do
advice.
since you're giving your music out for free, you should get a sponsorship with Starbucks, and you could really get a good branding deal out of that one.
And you know what, Jay? That song it reminds me of that the video showing the turtles. And they saying, just take it easy, slow walk, because that's for the chronic kidney disease. They don't want to be too fast. Let's go slow. Have you guys ever seen that? Or the turtle is the one talking about chronic kidney disease?
No,
Talking about taking
haven't
it
seen
easy, very slowly.
I've not seen that. Apparently, the algorithm has not found me to connect with that ad yet. So, after the song was done, I wanted to go get a cup of coffee. That looks so good. I wanted a slow pour of my own to have.
Maybe
Guess I'll just have some water
should,
instead.
we should connect
That's
with
the
Starbucks.
intention. That's the
Anyway,
intent.
That's
Mga
good.
kaibigan, ang bilis ng takbo ng orasan, kaya kami po ay magpapaalam na. Ito po ang Fil-Am Radio from Seattle, Washington State, USA. Ako po si Kuya Bert Kawili at ang ating mga kasama.
Vicky Navarro here. Thank you, Jay, for gracing our program. We are always happy to have you here as your guest, as a guest here on the Fil-Am Radio Show. Thank you.
Yes, and yes, good to see you again. I'm glad you're staying safe over there in the Middle East. Hope you continue to. And it's very noble of you to be offering your music to the world for free. I mean, I think you're selling yourself short because there's a value to it. You're putting your heart and soul and your time into it, and there's a value to it. But I appreciate you just wanting to share your music with the world. But like I said, that Starbucks thing I think I'm onto something there. Sponsorship. J Fernandez, brought to you by Starbucks. Anyway, more power to you, man. I hope you continue to put more great music out in the world, and look forward to future songs and another appearance
Jay,
one of these days.
Your last words?
To the amazing people of Fil-Am Radio Show, Tita Miles, Kuya Bert, Vicky, and Norb, it's always been a pleasure. It is the third time, and it feels like always brand new. A brand new experience for me, and I'm so happy that you
new
played
information.
Apart from You, I Am Nothing from GL Tagbo. The words came from him. Slow Pour came from him as well. So to play 2 out of 2 from our collaboration together is such a pleasure.
All right.
Really, thank you so much, and thank you for checking in on me. And stay safe as well, whether there's something going on or not. That's at the end of the day, we have to stay safe at all times, because you know what? Safety is and always will be the key. Just like delivering my safety lectures in the hospital. Safety is and always will be the key.
Yeah.
And for our listeners, you could always watch our program, video recorded, like tomorrow or anytime. Just look for it, episode 439. So with that, please join me as we say our closing prayer. Ama namin, purihin ang iyong pangalan. Nagpupuri po kami at nagpapasalamat sa mga dakilang biyaya, buhay, lakas at subaybay na ipinagkaloob mo sa amin mula sa oras na ito hanggang sa wakas ng aming buhay. Amen. Stay tuned. Next on Rainier Avenue Radio.world is Real Estate and Money 21 with Tina Lombard Harris and Violeta Strass. And of course, the fresh juice
with D-Money.
The money itself right there. Pint Size Patron and Superstar
TK.
Wow, 2K. AKA. All right, with that, Thank you, guys. I hope Miles can log in next time.
Next time.
All right. You better
So
practice.
Dad, have a good trip tomorrow. I'm going to be taking you to the airport. But check
I
your
got
text,
only-
because Jen has been trying to contact you about your
Only
question about your
one
flight.
Baggage, Norb. Only
Okay, all
one
right.
Baggage. Tell her.
Okay, we got it.
All right.
Oh, wow. Take care, Kuya. Bye, Brother Jay.
All right.
It's the Fil-Am Radio Show. Oh, oh. It's the Fil-Am Radio Show. Oh, oh. It's the Fil-Am Radio Show. Oh, oh.